welcome to the first ever Real Estate Summer Series podcast brought to you by Gramercy Real Estate Group. My name is Blanca, and I have the pleasure of sitting here with Raul, Vidal, y Sepulveda. He is a partner at Omnia Economic Solutions. And Raul, we manage, as you know, a really large group called Act 2022 Puerto Rico Real Estate Guide in Facebook. And some of our members have a lot of questions. They want to learn more about the real estate incentives and requirements when they try to apply for the Act 2022 decree.
Right.
And so I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about what are the latest requirements for Act 2022 decree applicants as far as real estate goes.
Well, as many of you guys know, since 2 years ago with Act 60, the new requirement is that you purchase a home within the first 2 years of relocation here in Puerto Rico. So it's very important to keep that track of.
Okay, so you have to buy a property within 2 years. What are some of the criteria that property needs to meet, if any?
Right.
I mean, can it be raw land? Can it be a reservation for a new development? Will that count towards the property?
Right.
What is the requirement?
So the main requirement is that it be your main place of residence, it be your home as required by the federal government with your taxable home. So you can purchase a plot of land, but you have to develop it into your home. So you have to be very clear with the Department of Economic Development that's what you intend to do.
Okay, good. Are there any incentives to buy property specifically for Act 2022 decree applicants? Are these incentives specific to them, or can just anyone take advantage of these incentives?
So there is no particular incentive to the Act 22ers. However, everyone in Puerto Rico has the opportunity to purchase a new property, a new development, and avoid property taxes on that for the first 5 years. Now, it's very important to know that this is a window of opportunity that will be closing very, very soon. So it's important that you keep that in mind.
Good. Good to know. And you know that there's a lot of programs in mainland U.S. about like the 1031 exchange program, the opportunity zones program. Do these programs apply to Puerto Rico or applicants of Act 2022 that want to, let's say, sell their property in mainland U.S. and move to Puerto Rico?
Right.
How do these programs work, and do they apply here?
So they do apply here. I'm happy to say, and I think that it's really a question of you finding your spot here in Puerto Rico, but it's also about 90% of the island is covered under opportunity zones. So
Okay.
it's happy hunting for those people who are looking for real estate investments.
Oh, that's great. And what about the 1031 exchange program? Is there something similar here?
There's something similar here. It's a little bit more complicated and more specific. It has to be, you have to go to your tax advisor to take a closer look at what you have. But yes.
Okay, good. And what about in your experience? I mean, what are some of these challenges that a new Puerto Rican resident should consider when purchasing real estate on the island?
Well, it's very important that you keep in mind the federal requirements. So taxable home means you have a place of residence here in the island. So if you're going to keep property in the States, make sure that whatever you have in Puerto Rico is reasonable enough to be considered your home. Right? So it doesn't have to be as large as what you have in the States, but it does have to be something that is considered to be your main place of residence. So keep that in mind. And again, always talk to your tax advisor. Great.
Well, those are the 5 most important questions we wanted to cover today. Raul, I want to thank you very much for your time. If you have any more questions for Raul, or if you want to learn more, please go to omniaeconomicsolutions.com and you'll find all of his information there. Take care.